Alright guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome back to my channel if you guys are subscribed. And today we are going to be removing the complete steering wheel and the connecting rod that connects it to the steering box. And also we're going to be removing the rear end on this 2003 Mercury Marauder. So let's get into today's video. Alright, so I just want to show you guys that this is a 2003 Mercury Marauder. This process should be the same for every Panther body, and also I already have my dash out and all of my panels, so that won't be in this video. I'm just going to be showing you how to take out the entire steering wheel itself. It looks like it bolts on from this clamp right here, so I am going to loose that and then pull it out and see what else we have to detach at the same time. So I'm gonna put on my head cam and we're gonna get to work. Alright guys, so first things first, there are 4 bolts that you have to take out of the dash, but my dash is already out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the steering wheel will drop and hang freely. You also have to take out 1, 2, 3 bolts here, and then 1 on the side. That is for the shifter for the automatic. If you are putting this back in an automatic car, you have to make sure that this piece comes with you. You can unbolt the cable from the shifter piece itself right here, but we are not going to be keeping that, so we're going to take these off, and we're also going to be removing this clamp right here so that we can get the entire steering wheel free. So I'm going to get the tools to break these free, and then we're going to take it off. Alright, so I just have this thumb drive or this screwdriver that can take sockets. It's not coming off now, but this is a 1/4 socket with a T30 bit. I'm not sure what size that might be for real, but that's for the 2 big bolts. Just break those free. Those are very easy. There's one. That's 2. Now we have to get smaller bits to remove these ones. Alright, so the other 2 bolts are going to be a T15. Let's get those free. Those have a little bit of torque on them. There you go. Turn it to the side. And obviously this is much easier to do because my dash is already out. Pull these apart. Alright, so now just lift it up and that's it. Just remove this. Like I said, if you're going to put this back in an automatic car, you're gonna want to take this with you, but if you're not, it doesn't matter. Alright, so now we have to release this clamp, and I believe that should be it. Alright, so that clamp is a 10mm. I have a deep socket 10mm, and yeah, I'm gonna try to hold it, and it breaks free very easily. And now I'm just guessing that I'm gonna have to pry this piece open a bit, so we're gonna get a decent sized screwdriver, wedge it in there and just shake it around. Oh, there we go. So you just pry it a bit and it comes right off. So since I'm gonna be reusing this steering wheel in my Mustang, I'm just gonna put the bolt right back in it so I don't lose it, just for safekeeping. And obviously you're gonna have some wires. This has 3 connectors and then the electrical part for the switch in it. So there you have it. That is how you remove your steering wheel from 03 Mercury Marauder, and it should be the same for any Grand Marquis or Ford Crown Victoria. Alright, so aside from me almost dying from heat, I took the front rims off of the vehicle and I jacked up the rear end and I put the rims underneath it. Reason being is, in grass, jack stands tend to lean and fall, so I don't want to be under this thing if it's gonna fall. So let's look at the other side. Have two rims on this side as well, and it's pretty sturdy. It's not gonna move. All the weight is gonna go forward. So now we are gonna start removing the rear end completely. So I'm gonna move the tools, and then I'm gonna put this jack underneath the rear end and jack it up just a little bit to relieve that pressure that's on the arms and the cables and all that stuff in the back. And you guys, you don't have to lift this very high. You just have to get it up just a bit right there, so it relieves that pressure off the rear end. You're gonna have to loose shock bolts, trailing arm bolts, sway bar, and there's a bar at the top. I'm most likely gonna try to cut this cable and then cut the brake cables and cut the brake lines, because like I said, I'm not using this rear end anymore. I just want the gears out of it. And reason why I'm dropping the rear end is because I don't want to get all that oil all over the place from the rear end, because it's very stink, and I'm just gonna drop the whole thing as one piece. Alright guys, so I hope you guys can see this very well. This is the part of the rear end that connects to the drive shaft. I fully abandoned trying to take out the entire thing because a lot of these bolts are rusted because the car went underwater. And I'm sorry if the camera is in the wrong position, but it's a bit difficult to record under here. I just wanted to show you guys a trick to get this, I believe this is a pinion bolt, loose. I didn't have the correct size socket, so I used a pair of vice grips and I put two drive shaft bolts in. I put a pry bar in between them to hold it, and I just spun it off just like that. So I hope this tip helps you guys, and I'm gonna continue with the tear down of this rear end. Alright guys, another little tip: when you have the nut completely off, you put the pry bar right behind the flange and just give it a few taps, and this flange should come right off. Now the rest of our work is inside of the pumpkin. All this here, silicone to seal it up, but alright, let's get started on the other side. Alright guys, I have done so much since I last recorded because I just got really into doing it and got busy with it. So letting you guys know, I did not remove the entire rear end. What I did is I removed the shafts and the ring and pinion gears. So you're gonna have to remove your brake caliper on both sides. You're gonna have to remove your rotor, which is just pulled off, and then you're gonna push your shaft in. And then right up in the center there, there's going to be, let me see if I can find one for you. These are going to be right on the end of your shaft. You're gonna push those off, and then you're gonna pull the entire shaft out. And what you're left with is your ring, your pinion gear, all of your shims, your spider gears, and two beefy 8.8 axles. And that's basically how you remove your internals from your rear end on any Ford 8.8. Alright guys, that is gonna be it for today. This sun is killing me out here. So every other video from now on is gonna be about the Mustang, because we are completely done stripping the Marauder. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out the build, and it's about to get really interesting with the Mustang, getting it running, getting everything installed. So lots of more videos to come. If you guys are interested in any type of swap or turbo, boosting, everything, anything like that. We do that here on this channel, so make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss an upload, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.